Plenty of housing data out today. We get a good picture of the state of the housing market. Data from 3 organisations. Halifax, first of all, says house prices are now 4% higher than when they hit a trough in 2009 and now stand at a similar level to 2005 prices. Meanwhile, a survey by property website Rightmove shows that most homeowners are confident that house prices will stabilise during 2012. And later this morning, we also get data from the Land Registry. Property expert Henry Price here to help us make sense of it all. First of all, 4% up from the trough. And back to 2005 levels. What do you make of the confidence that many people have from the Rightmove survey that this is as low as it's going to get and we're going to see static prices from now on?
Well, Simon, markets are predicated on confidence, and it's essential for a good, buoyant, flourishing market that confidence is high. I have to say that the numbers we're expecting from the Land Registry, when you add those to the figures that came out from the Halifax and indeed Rightmove's own survey 2 weeks ago into asking prices, doesn't actually underpin that confidence a great deal. We're seeing some big concerns still about the gap between people's aspirations, that's reflected in these average asking prices, and the prices that people are actually selling for, which we're going to see at 11 o'clock this morning. What
kind of divergence are we seeing between what people hope to get for it and what they actually have to? Because we know that transaction volumes are low at the moment, aren't they?
They are. Transaction volumes are absolutely on the floor at the moment. We saw December's numbers 25% down on the December in 2009. Now, we think that that was mainly to do with people rushing in December 2009 to try and beat the stamp duty that changed in January. But nevertheless, transactions, as you rightly say, are very, very thin at the moment, and that is causing a great deal of concern about values and the way that that underpins prices going forward.
And what will change that? I mean, if you've got a standoff, people sitting on their hands because they don't have to do anything, presumably if they do have to do something, like they lose their job or, you know, unemployment starts going up, that would be a catalyst for that to change, and we might see prices go down in that instance?
I think you're exactly right, and that is, we're going to see this year people having to move due to the traditional 3 Ds, death, debt and divorce, will be the motivating factors for those that actually have to move through 2011. Those that want to buy will take advantage of those people's pain, and they will buy as a result probably quite competitively. And we'll see this gap between people's aspirations in terms of what they hope to get. We're going to see a lot more people like Nick Clegg, for example. We saw him having to reduce the price of his house in Sheffield just this week in order to try and attract a buyer. And even cunning Dragon's Den Peter Jones up in Gerrard's Cross has had to slash £150,000 off the asking price for his house in order to try and find somebody who won't say that they're out.
OK. Well, those poor dragons. For now, Henry Pryor, thank you very much indeed. More from my business colleagues a little bit later on this afternoon. Back to you. This morning and this afternoon. Back to you.
Thanks very much.